Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister has been caught plagiarizing again. This time, he's copying his protégé, Justin Trudeau. Trudeau promised that deficit spending would be an investment, and what happened? When the debt went up, investments in Canada collapsed. Then after COVID, he said he would remake the economy with deficit spending. This gave Canada the worst growth in the G7 and the worst inflation in 40 years. No matter what Liberals promise, debt and costs go up and growth and investments go down. Why would it be different different this time?
The Honourable Secretary of State for Sport.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. You know what helps Canadians? Cutting their taxes for 22 million Canadians, and that's what we did earlier this year, Mr. Speaker. We're supporting affordability measures with actual policies, not just rhetoric in the House of Commons, not with misinformation. Mr. Speaker, time and time again, these Conservatives have stood up in the House to suggest there's taxes on groceries. Canadians know better. They can read their bill. They can go into the bill. They see there's no taxes on coffee beans. There's no taxes on meat. There's no taxes on craft dinner. Mr. Speaker, when are the Conservatives going to show up with some real ideas to support affordability for Canadians?
Honourable member for Calgary Crowfoot.
Mr. Speaker, that's not an answer. That's just another Liberal bait and switch. The Prime Minister promised to cap spending. Promise broken. The Prime Minister is going to double Justin Trudeau's deficits. The Prime Minister promised Canada would have the strongest economy in the G7. Promise broken. Canada now has the slowest economic growth in the G7. This tired, old, incompetent government has presided over 10 years of economic and fiscal vandalism. When will they finally rein in their out-of-control inflationary spending?
The Honourable Secretary of State for Financial Institutions.
Speaker, on April 28th, Canadians made a clear choice between a leader with business and economic experience versus a leader with none. We are laser focused on cutting taxes for 22 million Canadians. We are cutting taxes for first-time homebuyers. Interest rates are low, and we will build homes at a scale not seen since the Second World War. Mr. Speaker, we will build the strongest economy in the G7. I ask the Conservatives to cut the rhetoric. Get on board.
The Honourable member for Cloverdale, Langley City.
The parliamentary budget officer just pulled the fire alarm. He called our finances, quote, very alarming, stupefying, shocking, and unsustainable. He warned, quote, if we don't change, this is done. Something's going to break. We're standing at the cliff's edge, and for the younger generation especially, this is their future at risk. Every dollar this Prime Minister spends today comes out of Canadian pockets tomorrow in higher taxes and higher inflation. Will the Prime Minister keep marching Canadians toward the cliff off doubling deficits, or will he finally turn back before it's too late?
The Honourable Secretary of State for Financial Institutions.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know where the Conservatives have been for the last 4 months, but we have crisscrossed the country talking to, consulting, and listening to Canadians. Their message was resoundingly clear. They want us to spend less in government operations, invest more in nation-building projects, strengthen our economy, building the most resilient economy in the G7. Again, please, Conservatives, stop the rhetoric. Join with us. Get on board. Thank you.
L'honorable député de Richmond-Arthabasca.
The Honourable Member for Richmond-Arthabasca. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister has once again been caught red-handed, copying. Mr. Speaker, he's copying Justin Trudeau. No, Mr. Speaker, just no. The Liberals have chosen Justin Trudeau's top advisor. You know what, Mr. Speaker? This Prime Minister is worse than Justin Trudeau. The parliamentary budget officer was very clear. The current situation cannot go on. Debt has skyrocketed. Investment in Canada is in free fall. We have the slowest growth in the G7. And what's the result of all that? Debt is increasing. Cost of living is increasing. The Prime Minister is following the same recipe with the same ingredients. Does he really think he'll get different results? The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, it's clear that the colleague just took a question his leader gave him in English and translated it into French for us. The answer is very clear, though. Interest has come down. We are working to attract more foreign capital through our major national projects and our international defense strategy. We will ensure that we're creating more jobs everywhere in Canada.